It is nap time.
It is nap time.
Which is why we're like, hi, welcome to Beers and Budgeting.
How you doing?
Don't wake the baby. We're gonna get into October's budget, what we spent, what money we brought in. It's insane. Join us, grab your beers. We'll be back with you in a minute. Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt, live payment free. This is my husband Kyle.
Hello.
Come sit down at our kitchen table and budget with us. Before we open the budget, we're gonna open a beer.
But wait, they're already open.
Oh my.
So, today we are drinking Focus 805. So 805 is actually pretty close to us.
Yeah.
Not too far from there. And I really like this beer. I'm like, it's good. And every time I have it, I'm like surprised by how good it is. I don't know why, but I am.
It's a blonde ale, correct?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
It's
I'm going
about
to
in
use
there.
my Debt Free Millennials koozie. I'm putting it in front of his face so he could like focus on it. My Debt Free Millennials koozie. I haven't broken it out in a long time. So, yeah. Quiet cheers.
It is good.
Ooh, that is nice.
Tis good. Tis good. Okay. So.
You're going to notice some things changed.
Yeah.
Lots.
First, we planned on only bringing in $11,000, and instead, we brought in $39,222.59. Holy cow. Mind blown. Whoa. How? Oh, I know. Payout for my vacation time at my last job, and I got a small signing bonus at my new job, so that plus paychecks on top of it.
Yeah,
I had a lot of unused vacation at my last job.
Yeah. And luckily you got paid out for that. That's really cool. It's funny that so much money came in and yet we both were like, I feel so nervous. I feel anxious. Are we going to be able to afford this?
Well, I'm still anxious because it's like between the rent and the nanny, that's like all the money that I bring in out the door right there. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, let's go over the budgeted items.
All right. So how much are we paying in rent now?
This is the first time we're actually sharing, I think.
Yeah, because it's been up and down last month. So
the number. We are paying $4,200 a month.
Yeah, you can feel free to make fun of us in the comments.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of myself for this one too.
Go ahead, and I hope you didn't choke on your beer when I just said $4,200 in rent. But if you did, here's your virtual pat on the back. Yeah, it hurts. Do we like the area that we're in, though?
I couldn't be happier, I don't think.
I could be happier if the rent was lower.
Yeah.
But in terms of this space,
the community, the neighborhood,
the amenities,
yeah,
we have our own garage.
I know.
Like a private garage that's just ours. We're not used to that because we used to live in a high-rise where it was all underground parking. Anyway, so $4,200 a month. Another thing you're going to see in red is the electricity. So I was on a level pay plan with San Diego Gas and Electric. So you sign up and then it basically takes the average of the previous 3 months of electricity charges and then you just pay the average. Well, I didn't know this, but any overages that you might have in usage goes into like this like account. So basically any of those overages you're not charged for because you're on the pay plan, but when you leave or get out of that pay plan, close the account, you have to pay what you used. So I had to pay, so I had to pay the last month, and plus any overages, which equaled $340 for a 1,200 square foot apartment.
It was so hot in San Diego, and the south-facing, like the entire south-facing side of our apartment was all windows, and it was just so hot. Yeah.
So now We actually have our electricity and our gas with 2 different companies, SoCal Edison and SoCal Gas. At least they're charged separately. So we got charged for September's usage, which is $41 for one and $36 for the other. So about 82 bucks.
Okay.
There you go.
Not bad. Could be worse.
Could be worse. Groceries? Heck yeah. We only spent $525 on groceries, mainly because I had that really big Costco bill in September.
Yeah.
And that kind of carried us through
I think we talked
October.
about that, where it's like every other month is the expensive grocery month because we do one every other month run to Costco. Let me try and say that again. Every other month we go to Costco.
Yeah. So I already went to Costco for November this month, but I have a feeling, depending on what our Thanksgiving plans are, we're going to buy traditional Thanksgiving menu items, so that could increase the grocery budget a little bit.
Yeah.
Gas, we were over 140 bucks
How?
because I went down to San Diego
Oh, yeah.
for a quick trip.
I forgot about that.
And then I came back. And right now we're filling up, I think a full tank is around $70 to $75. It's insane. It's never been that high. What else?
I don't know about you, but I remember being in high school and being able to fill up a entire tank of gas with $20
$20,
bill.
yeah. It was great. Okay, so now we have our nanny expense actually coming through, and I think that's the thing. The rent and the nanny, that is a lot of money going out. And so we're just like feeling the pinch, and we're like, this is not forever. But also, one of the things we had gone back and forth on was taking Quinn into a daycare. The problem is all these daycares have wait lists. I put her on a wait list for a daycare close by. Still haven't heard anything from them. No callback, nothing. So it's like we both have to work. We've got to make this work. So we hired the nanny.
Yeah.
It's like, what other choice do we have? I guess me stopping my business, and I just don't think that's a possibility. Like, I need to work.
Yeah, I think so too.
Anyway, you had some business trip expenses, so I just included it here since it's been paid out of our personal card.
Yeah.
And then when you get paid back for that, that's when I'll include it as income.
Okay.
Restaurants, we were actually like right on target.
Nice.
Our budget's $350, we spent $325. Shopping. And we knew that this was going to happen because in September, when we talked about there was money left over, that we could use some of that money. Well, let me show you how many Amazons are on this.
Whoa.
Lots of Amazons. No Target, though. Anyway, yeah, $1,400. I think we need to, like, slow down on that.
Well, is the rug included in there?
Yes.
Okay.
I bought a big
that's
area.
half of it.
I bought a big area rug for $300.
We brought our Christmas pajamas already too.
Yeah, that was split up through clothing.
Okay.
We had like, oh, you know what? There was an Amazon purchase that I made that was really expensive, but that's getting returned. So curtains, and there was like a laundry basket and stuff. That's all getting returned. So we'll get some money back, but still over $1,000.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Decorating your home or like buying things to furnish your home is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
And these aren't like temporary things that we'll be using. These are things we'll take with us wherever we go.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, a nightstand, a lamp, curtains, all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the Christmas PJs, which we bought, that was a big bill.
It was, yeah.
That was a big bill. So I split it among you and I and Quinn.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's how that worked. Let's see, I got a haircut for $35, spent some money on gifts, subscriptions, some subscriptions went through, Costco's annual membership went through. We did not contribute to the down payment last month, And we're probably not going to contribute to the down payment this month either, because we were talking yesterday that it is okay to temporarily pause any outside saving and investing while we're just trying to normalize our budget and our income, because we truly just don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Like, we can kind of guess, but I say we truly don't know because he had to add in health insurance and retirement contributions and
all the insurances that you have that are like itemized taken out.
yeah,
So-
and those weren't taken out in the beginning. Now they are, and now we're like, okay, let's have a normal month without any of your payouts and bonuses. Whew.
Yeah. So while we're trying to acclimate to the new financial climate, we're going to put things on pause, and that's a totally okay thing to do. You don't always have to have the pedal to the metal. You can coast a little bit and just chill out sometimes.
So there are a variety of scenarios in which you might have to pause something, such as moving to a new city and not knowing what your paycheck is going to look like and readjusting your budget. My friend Marissa Lida, who has a YouTube channel here, her husband got laid off from his job and he was the breadwinner in the house. They are completely slashing all of the unnecessary spending so that they can rein in and only focus on their basic living needs. And fortunately, they have a massive emergency fund. This is another reason why savings is so important, because even though we had a big windfall this month, we're pretty much of the opinion like, let's hang on to this windfall money to help float us until we understand what the budget is going to look like over time.
Yeah, I think for now we could just throw it in a high yield savings account and just let it grow a little bit, but it's still there and somewhat liquid for us if we need to tap into it.
That's true.
You brought up another interesting thing that we haven't talked about. We have all these new finances. We haven't talked or reviewed our emergency fund.
No, we haven't. So we had...
That might be a second beer.
We had done our emergency fund a long time ago.
No?
It could be a second
Oh,
beer.
okay.
Yes.
But that was based on like when we moved to San Diego. Mm-hmm. And
So that's changed. So we call it the Oh Shit Fund. That account has just over $31,000 in it. So if we are looking at basic living needs,
it's like 3 months.
like I'm doing, just rent, cell phone, electricity.
Well, shouldn't you be able to add up that whole?
Actually, yeah. And then I gotta add in like gas, car insurance. So at least $5,300 if we're looking at bare necessities. Like obviously we would have to get rid of childcare if something were to happen, right?
Okay, yeah.
So this times 6 months, yeah, we're still right at 6 months of living expenses, just about.
Okay.
Add in another $1,000 and then we would be good.
All right.
Are you interested in increasing our emergency fund? Yeah.
No.
I don't think so either.
Because like we have that emergency fund, but when you look at the checking account and all the other accounts and where we could pull money from, like, I don't know. They say to have this thing be super liquid, but I'm like, does it need to be super liquid? Like a high yield savings account, so that way it's not ever losing money, is probably fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to keep it in a bank that's going to pay me 0.1% or something like that.
Okay, so let's just look at our savings and outside investing, because the down payment is sitting at just under $147,000, and we both said we're definitely going to hit 150 by the end of
Yeah,
the
the
year.
stock market has just tanked that idea.
Well, that and like we're not saving any cash right now. I mean, I suppose we could just quickly take some of our windfall money and say, okay, here's
Yeah.
$3,500 towards it. Done. We hit it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
No, not till the end of the year.
Okay. Vacation fund. Where are you? Robinhood?
I'm on Robinhood. Ooh, it went up a little bit.
Oh, yay.
$18,621.74.
Cool.
Thank God I don't own Tesla or Twitter.
Twitter has been going through some crazy changes with Elon Musk and restructuring the whole exec team.
Yeah, I feel bad for those people with how much money they're going to get paid. I got my WEBULL up.
Let's hear it.
So what's funny is that in my new job, there's something called a WEBULL curve.
Really?
Yeah, I kind
And
of
so you're like,
eh.
buy stocks.
Okay, $1,680.86.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to do Betterment. Betterment is slightly up, which is nice. This is the account where I contribute just $50 a month, so I'm happy with that.
Okay, Stash.
Stash.
$858.70. Not doing much with Stash.
Yeah, you put in $20 this month, but we only gained $8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how investing goes.
Yep. Okay, so we got all of that, and now let's look at some of my retirement plans.
This is the part that's boring.
Dang it.
2 hours later.
Okay, my rollover, which is my traditional IRA, went up 32, 50494. My SEP IRA, ooh, yay, I made some money in that.
Nice.
And then my Roth, made some money in that as well. There we go, guys. There we go. Wait, so did our brokerage account go up? Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, sweet. Brokerage account money went up, so that's at 48,144.13, almost $147,000 for the down payment. That's great. Okay, Quinn's college fund, that went up as well.
Hooray! She'll be able to buy one book by the time she gets there.
I know. Okay, that looks really nice. Cool.
You talking about yourself or the budget?
The budget.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay.
What's the plan for all of this? What are we thinking?
So I say we're in November, and we have December. Whoa, mind blowing, right? December comes after November. So these are like the holiday between the food spending and the gift spending and all that stuff, which we gift for Christmas all year round. So that way we're not surprised that Christmas comes on December 25th.
Yeah, we're saving for Christmas.
So we save all year round, so we're not stuck on, let's max out a credit card or something like that. But I think with those still being kind of unusual months, that we should just hold this. We should hold this in a holding pattern, is what I was going to say. We should place this in a holding pattern and just throw it into Ally Bank. Let's give ourselves a couple of months to acclimate to the new financial situation that we're feeling and financial pressure. Like, she called me the other day and was like, I'm actually kind of scared. I was like, I've never heard her say that ever about our financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, I say we just keep it as our rainy day backup, so we're not dipping into our emergency fund at this point.
It's the assistant to the emergency fund.
Yeah, assistant to the assistant manager. So let's just leave it there. And then we can revisit it in January, I think. And then in January, we can go, okay, we know what we're bringing in, we know what our expenses are. Let's throw it at the down payment, or let's do something with it.
I like that idea. I like that.
Okay. So maybe put review in January. Yeah, we got to figure out exactly what all the green part is now too.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because now I get paid on a weekly basis, and last job I got paid bi-weekly. So still got to figure out how to average those numbers on a monthly budget and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they're also kind of shifting, because I'm figuring out how my new time card works and all this.
Okay, I feel good about that, and I think my nerves are a little less after seeing how much of a windfall we got. So we're like, okay, there's a cushion. There's a soft pillow to lay our heads on while we wait to figure out what the budget is going to look like for the rest of the year and the coming months.
But it's just weird that we both felt like, here we are, we moved into the new place, it's more expensive, all this stuff, and yes, I'm making more money, but it's more expensive, so it kind of comes out in the wash. So we're both kind of what's going to happen? And then you look at what we brought in, and it's like, ooh.
I think that's it. Thank you so much for reviewing our budget with us, sitting down with us to drink a beer and kind of see exactly what a realistic
Yeah.
budget looks like in Los Angeles for 2 and a baby. Now, we didn't pick the cheapest place, that's for sure. We could have.
Yeah.
Would there be some sacrifice in that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Anyways.
Anyway,
So this young lady is also reviewing other people's budgets and posting them here in the channel. So if you think you want to try that, maybe leave a comment below.
I liked how you called me young lady. I feel so Gilmore Girls. Proper.
Well, just call me Luke.
You do look like Luke. Yeah, if you want your budget reviewed anonymously, you can fill out the Google form, which is linked below in the description box. And we will catch you next month for another episode.
All right. Thanks.
Cheers.